Chantel and Brazil are nominated for eviction, but who will win the silver power of veto? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 5 All-Stars. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 5 All-Stars. It's day 92 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week JoJo is the head of household, securing his spot in the final three. He nominated Chantel and Brazil for eviction, but the silver power veto can still change the nominations. Who will win it? We'll find out shortly. But first, as promised, today I will be revealing what the $1 million question would have been. And the first person who privately messages me the correct answer will win the recipe that is coming later this week. I don't remember what day it's going to come on, but you'll win one of those that I make. This can be anybody from jury onwards. So anybody evicted from Joanne onwards. And you'll find out why shortly because it's about the pre-jurors. So here is the $1 million question. Which of the pre-jurors has a twin sister? Jeffrey, Charlene, Dylan, Chanel. That's the question. Which of the pre-jurors has a twin sister? Jeffrey, Charlene, Dylan, Chanel. First person to privately message me the correct answer earns the final recipe of the season. Okay, and we'll find out the answer to that tomorrow. Next up, this season we are once again having Miss Congeniality. Whoever is voted as Facebook's favorite player will earn a $35 Cheesecake Factory gift card. So this will essentially refund whoever, because you paid $35 to play, so this will refund whoever wins. It's $35 because I figure you pay $35 and you get $35 back. I know Jonathan gave $50 last year. Thank you, Jonathan, but I think what bothers me is $100 is second place. I don't think the Miss Congeniality should get half of the second place prize. That's just why I did it. And you can also thank not just myself, but Nick and Lindsay because they're both contributing. Lindsay 15 because she lost a draft pick, and Nick is contributing 10. So thank you to the two of you. Okay, next is Staircase. So we had the Big Brother Staircase Silver Power Veto competition. I will say it's bittersweet because I thought somebody was going to break Jeffrey's record of 22. It did not happen. What happened was everybody got off to a great start. Normally, people start with single-digit scores. Everybody started with double-digit scores. And then they just weren't able to improve. And I think the mistake, so there was a trap, which I will tell you. I think the mistake that a lot of you made, I said to everybody that I'm going to be driving and I'm in two orgs, so I'm not going to be responding that quickly. And a lot of people got into the habit of just changing two things. Like they made their list of 32. They changed two things and said, check it. And then they had to wait almost an hour for me to check it. And you could have made multiple changes and seen what was going on. I think focusing in on two, I get, if you have, if your time is unlimited and you can keep going and going, yeah, that's the way to do it. But when you know you're only going to get about 10-ish, if that guesses in, I would have been more aggressive with my changes. All four people just made single or double changes. I would have changed like half of it, and just to see what happens, right? But anyway, it still went very well. I'm going to quickly reveal what everybody was. Always nominated a male and female as original nominees, Brazil. Cast an eviction vote weeks 1 through 9, JoJo. Favorite bread at Subway is Honey Oat, Chanel. Which they don't have anymore. It's called multigrain or some crap. I looked for it, Chanel. Favorite bread at Subway is Italian herbs and cheese, JoJo. Hates olives, Chanel. Last person to receive a colored letter on the cover photo, Aton. This was an anchor question, so typically I don't have anchor questions. An anchor is a question that has only one answer. So there was no other option. If you put anything other than Aton, it was technically wrong. Because normally there's multiple answers and you have to sort of like a puzzle, like a Sudoku, try and figure it out. But that one, last person to receive a colored letter, was only Aton. Loves olives, Charlene. I do too. Name came up least frequently in Ideal Final Four, Chantel. Name came up most frequently in Ideal Final Four, Jonathan. Name was drawn in Big Brother Winner's Choice, Curtis. Never nominated their own season, Chantel. Never played a Golden Veto competition, Charlene, because she had her boob job that weekend. I guess reduction, I don't know. Or lifting, I don't know. Never played in a Zoom competition, Brazil. Never voted against their own season, Jeffrey. Bit of a trick there, but here comes the trap. Never won a Golden Veto competition, Rhonda. Rhonda won Suburban Suburbia, but that was a Topaz Power Veto competition. So Rhonda never won a Golden Veto competition. That was a trap. Nobody got that one correct, ever. Nominated someone from their own season, Joanne. Offered to pay Dylan's entry fee. 47 years ago, Chanel was a bitch. Anyway, offered to pay Dylan's entry fee, Rhonda. Only played in one Golden Veto competition, Dylan. Plans on getting COVID vaccine, Kat. Played in Big Brother Tetris, Scrabble, Deal or No Deal, and Yankee Swap, Joanne. Played in but lost Big Brother Total Recall, Aton. Received 3 votes to stay the week evicted, Jeffrey. Saved by the Golden Power Veto, Chad. Selected their order for a nomination ceremony, Kat. Voted in the majority weeks 1 through 5, Chad. Was a dark blue star, Nicole. Was a light blue star, Curtis. Was a nominee week 2, Jonathan. Was a nominee week 5, Nicole. Won a Big Brother Jeopardy duel once, Dylan. Won a special veto, Rai Rai. Won 2 Golden Veto competitions, Rai Rai. Okay, now it's time for the results. Okay, for this final Power of Veto competition, the Silver Power of Veto, the scores were pretty close. Tying for third place with 16 out of 32 is Brazil and Chantel, the 2 nominees. Which means this whole Silver Veto twist that you spent all season long agonizing over with the twist picks doesn't even come into play because either the head of household or the non-nominee is going to win, so it's going to have the same effect as a Golden Veto. That leaves us with Jojo and Jonathan. One of you scored 18 out of 20, or out of 32, excuse me. The other scored 20 out of 32. And with 20 out of 32, the winner of the Silver Power Veto is Jonathan. Congratulations, you have won the Silver Power Veto. Now, because of the extension of the season, I had planned an extra day in case one of the nominees won the Silver Power Veto in order to, plead their case with the other house guests. But since Jonathan won it, we're going to get right into the Silver Power Veto ceremony. Hey, it's me, Vinny. I won the Silver Power Veto, and it is my responsibility to decide whether or not to use it. Where's my friend, Doogie? Hey, there you are, Doogie. I am not Doogie. I am Joe 3PO, the underwater C3PO. Yeah, we know. You had diarrhea and then it blasted you up into outer space. Forget it. Okay, so since I'm a non-nominee, this Silver Power Veto has no power because I can't use it. Chantel, Brazil, unfortunately going to stay on the chopping block, and I will be the one making the decision of who to evict this week. This Silver Power Veto ceremony is adjourned. Brazil or Chantel, who will be evicted, finishing in 4th place? Find out tomorrow. They will lose their shot at the $500 Cheesecake Factory gift card and unfortunately become the 8th member of the jury joining Joanne, Kat, Chad, Eitan, Rhonda, Curtis, and Nicole. And we will learn the rules to part 1 of the 3-part final Head of Household competition. I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Take care, and remember, if God had a refrigerator, you'd all be on it.